Hello everyone, and welcome back. Now, when we all left off here, we had basically just started the very beginnings of the park, of a park here. Um, so, what we're going to be doing here is beginning by making our first basic enclosure. And then we're probably going to do as Claire Deering suggests, and sending out a expedition team to capture a hostile carnivore. So just water there, and that'll be good. So in the meantime, oh, we have no scientists here. Yeah, so we haven't actually built the facilities necessary to actually hire scientists, which you would think Miss Deering would have mentioned for us before she decided to go all deaf and stop talking. And of course, we do need a control center. Okay then. Now that we have a control center, we should have scientists made available to us. Okay, so we should probably start with one that's good for genetics, one that's good for animal welfare, and let's see here, we need a logistics specialist here. Somebody... Ooh. And then, yeah, this will be a good all-arounder here. And I think that's good. Herrerasaurs, Dilophosaurs, Triacanthosaurs, Troodon. Let's go for Cryolophosaurs. We didn't have one of them in the last park, so that'd be a good one to start. So, Cryolophosaurus was a Antarctic predator, as a matter of fact. I believe it was the only dinosaur that could be located in Antarctica. So, very unique, very exotic, you might say. Okay, let's see here. We do need to fill out all the ins and outs of a good enclosure here. It'll need food and water, and it'll also need a ranger station to attach to it. Paleomedical, the capture team, yeah. This is the response team, and we will assign him as such. Okay. Now we have $378,300 remaining. So we'll just go ahead and speed up the time a little bit, and hopefully we will not go bankrupt before we have dinosaurs in this area. Perfect.
Assets in the air. Transportation complete.
Okay then, so now we can
Asset has been
assume
delivered.
for a fact that these dinosaurs might not be in the best of moods. So let's send a ranger team to go perform some routine examinations on the animals. No, I am not paying for an emergency shelter yet. No, it has everything it needs. Perfect. Ah, that's wonderful. We're getting more funding now. Okay, then. Suggest we begin instruction on another new exhibit so that we might continue to function. This one will be a carnivore also. Will probably require one of these. See what we have here. Troodon or Allosaur? I'm thinking some Troodons. Sure, they don't look very dangerous, but in a way, they're actually more deadly than even the Indominus. Simply because they can wear anything they attack down with their venom. Oh yeah, we can't dig up any fossils. Let's look at research here. You see, the government is making all the same mistakes that InGen originally made by referring to the dinosaurs as assets,
Transit has commenced.
as if
Asset
they were
transportation
some
in
sort of
progress.
property. Now, granted, a wild animal,
Delivery has been completed.
especially one
Asset transportation complete. Transportation underway.
exotic and interesting, such as a dinosaur,
Delivery complete.
could be valuable as a tourism source.
Transporting asset.
It's a very dangerous precedent to recognize them only as a potential source of revenue through tourism and public
Asset
attraction.
delivery confirmed.
After all, a tiger, though beautiful, is also a tiger.
Confirming asset delivery.
Okay, we're having some
Asset transported.
work done to
Asset delivered.
Okay. Now that the Troodons are all in their enclosure, let's make sure that our ranger team can get a good look at it. Yeah, they got prey, they got open space, they got forest. Yeah, they're happy. Okay. Well, with that, guess we're in the clear to start making another exhibit. Also, I suppose we could go ahead and research that task. Oh, and I suppose it would be pointed at this point to go ahead and install a emergency shelter, seeing as how the only animals we're bringing in now are carnivores. Okay. That will be our next exhibit. Okay, and we will go ahead and put a... Yeah. Okay, actually, let's view our scientists. All of them could be trained here. Okay. Let's train Sour to be better with logistics. And let's boost your genetics. There we go. See what we got. Matriacanthus, Herrerasaurs, Dilophosaurs. An Albertosaur in San Antonio. Well, we don't have stats that high for the limits they're giving on us, so... Let's go for Herrerasaurs. Oh, and in the meantime, we will allow Juan there to rest. Okay. So we're doing 3 Herrerasaurs. I'm thinking... Yeah, that'd be good, yeah. They weren't exactly the largest, but they kind of were a jungle-dwelling species.
Commencing asset transit. Asset transportation underway. Asset has been transported.
Uh-oh. This one came in injured.
Transportation complete. Asset delivered.
Uh-oh. It's missing some forest, huh? Don't worry. We'll give him forest. Speed it up, Bucky. Okay, that's perfect. So, we fixed the health issue, and that's always good. Okay. So, let's, we may have to do a little smart pathing here. Just so we remember what areas we have to work with. Okay, I'm thinking we could put another exhibit right here. Or I guess exhibit would be the wrong word for it, because we're not exhibiting these animals, we're enclosing them. I mean, unless this place is open to the general public, this would be an enclosure. Okay. There we go. Fuel resupply. Okay. Let's start by triacanthosaurs or dilophosaurs. Who can say no to a couple of good old dilos? In the meantime, though, we need to continue advancing our research. So we have insufficient skills and staff are busy for this one. Okay. Well, if that is in fact the case, then perhaps we need more scientists specialized in genetics and welfare. Mm-hmm. Okay then, if this is a dilophosaur enclosure, then obviously they're going to need water. They're going to want plenty of forest. They're going to need meat. And of course, we'll need to put a ranger post. So our ranger will be able to monitor their overall well-being. Alright, let's speed it up so we can get the Dilophosaurus. Only 5 out of the 6 carnivores were captured?
Asset being transported.
Oh, well, that ain't good.
Asset has been collected. Delivery complete. Asset has been transported.
Well, that's a good thing our rain... Oh, crap. Well, they got plenty of forest, and their population's only going to grow. But we do have to get the mobile vet unit off to start diagnosing some stuff.
Delivery has been completed. Confirming asset delivery.
Okay, so apparently the only way we can treat this particular illness is by photographing it so that we can unlock the research.
Asset transported.
Oh, okay then. So they have a form of rabies. Now, that's interesting because I wasn't actually aware that, actually, we should probably... We should send 2 of our staff members to go rest right now. Because they've been doing an awful lot of work, and, you know, we're a good boss, I guess. Oh, shit. Okay. So, number 1, all shelters open, because for some odd reason, somebody decided it was a good idea to let these little monster beasts go crazy. Okay? So, the first thing we're gonna do is not panic. It's very simple. We are gonna trank everyone.
En route to pick up the asset. Acknowledging asset collection request. Heading to pick up the asset. En route to collect the asset. Asset in transit. Transporting asset.
Apparently they were just uncomfortable due to the fact that they,
Transit has commenced. Assets in the air.
Okay, come on. Repair the damn fence.
Asset transportation complete.
See, this is the kind of crap right here, where they won't let you repair the fence even though the animal itself is now dealt with.
Asset transportation in progress.
Okay then.
Asset has been delivered.
The Dilophosaurs are now safely contained once more. Even if we're losing some profit, that's fine. Now we'll have to wait a little bit here just to make sure that, you know, we're getting this stuff good. Because, okay, basically we're hemorrhaging money because we're spending and spending, but we're not really making a ton of profit because we're supposed to be a non-profit government entity. Ooh, it's raining. Okay, that's wonderful. We have medication for almost all the different diseases that our dinosaurs can hope to catch. Well, unfortunately, we can't level anybody up higher. Well, we could level these guys up higher, but we would need the third level. So, for now, we're just going to focus on expeditions. Hey! 2 allosaurs near Big Rock! Isn't that a fun coincidence? That's the battle at Big Rock. Here, let's pause. So I'll have all the time in the world to plan out where the next exhibit will be. And I'm thinking, hey, wouldn't you know it? Best one would be right down here. Wouldn't it be nice if the world was all like that, where you could basically plan everything out in your head in a brief moment, and then immediately have a plan on how to get it all working properly. We're probably going to have to construct a new response facility. And a new generator out here to deal with further expansion.
Asset has been collected.
Okay then. So we've got 2 dinosaurs coming in from Big Rock. And with that, that will probably put us over the 3,300 mark because by the predators.
Asset delivery confirmed.
And I should probably go ahead and
Delivery
assign
has been
these
completed.
to the task of checking on the enclosure.
The stakes are as high as they've ever been, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not mistaken.
We are on the cusp of achieving a new relationship with the dinosaurs, forging
Missing
revolutionary
forest.
ideas because we're able to better understand the past.
And boy, do we now.
We're trying to put those accidents behind us.
Well, if I may, there are no accidents. Simply undiscovered reasons. Our mistake, humanity's mistake, is believing that we want to know the truth when the lie is more than enough to sustain us. These genetically manufactured dinosaurs, they're as real as we chose to make them.
Yeah.
We've manipulated and crossbred dogs and cats and livestock for years. Why? Not for what they need, but for what we want out of the animals.
Ah.
And you think that's what we're doing now?
You tell me. Any contact, no matter how slight and reasoned, introduces change. Is that not correct? Dr. Dua, enlighten us.
For now, it's what we have to accept. Our job, my job, is to make sure these animals have the best care. As for the rest, let come what may.
Yes. Yes. How wonderfully, chaotic of you.
Oh, for God's sakes, Ian, get your head out of your own ass.
Even on the islands, we never created something this
Perfect. Well, considering we can't let them run free and the dinosaurs will never really know the life they should be living, it's as perfect as can be.
I guess. We should be happy.
But are we happy?
Sorta?
Okay, something's bothering you, and it's not me.
No.
So, what gives?
This park. This isn't the dinosaurs' final stop, is it?
No.
No, of course it's not. How could it be? It's too dangerous to have these animals this close to civilization.
Where they go, we go.
You mean that, Owen? You realize what you're saying?
We're a team. I know you, Claire. You won't turn your back on them, which is a bad idea, by the way. Never do that. And neither can I. These animals are a
Oh,
destiny
Lord.
that we can't escape. Not just you and me, everyone.
They're getting
That's something the
preachy.
Earth needs to come to terms with.
Yeah, we either make this planet right or the dinosaurs. They'll make it theirs.
Oh,
Yosemite. Huh. From the language of the Miwok tribe, it means the Valley of the Killers. Fitting, isn't it? The strong prey on the weak, the hunter and the hunted constantly optimizing their size, their appearance, their strength, their vision, their speed. The mind becoming ever better at that one task necessary for survival. Evolution is a never-ending arms race that continues to this day. That's life. It embraces change. And now dinosaurs have returned to the Valley of the Killers. The question isn't, do they belong in Yosemite? They most certainly do. No, the question is, will they stay?
okay then.
As John Hammond realized his vision for Jurassic Park, his competitors began to see the potential of InGen's work. One of their main rivals, Biosyn, looked to close the gap by stealing the advantages that InGen and Dr. Wu had worked so hard to gain. To do this, they would need someone on the inside. So they enlisted a disgruntled computer engineer named Dennis Nedry.
Yep.
A plan was devised to steal InGen's dinosaur embryos. With
Dodson,
an inconspicuous
we got
canister
Dodson here.
created to house the precious commodity. Nobody really knows what happened that fateful night. What is certain is that Dennis Nedry and the samples were never seen again. Biosyn had failed. Unfortunately, so too had Hammond's dream. Decades later, businessman Simon Mizrani tried again, this time succeeding in delivering Hammond's vision to the world. Tragically, things didn't go as planned. Biosyn was waiting for its time, and they found it in the aftermath of Jurassic World's downfall. Now, led by Louis Dodgson, a new era was dawning. While we don't know what the future holds, history has a habit of repeating itself.
Indeed.
Just look at it. It's beautiful. We are so close to realizing Biosyn's dream, one that InGen could never achieve. Once we get dinosaurs here, it will be perfect.
A perfect display of evolution.
Luck favors the bold. We were prepared. Now we need to finish the job. Give me the latest on the animals.
We're isolated, which makes for a challenging landscape. We are still at a disadvantage until we understand more about this ecosystem and how our new friends will adapt to it.
We need more information and time. The last thing we want is for them to not adapt and die.
Oh, they'll adapt.
Ooh.
I believe that. They adapted to 2 parks and a few islands. They're adapting now. They'll be just fine. Just get them here.
I'm not sure we are totally ready to understand everything we need to.
Just get them here. Leave the rest up to Mother Nature. And me.
Interesting. What the hell is this I'm looking at here?
I guess what they say is true. It's location.
Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Location.
More than you realize. This is perfect. Keeps us away from the public's prying eyes, and keeps the political do-gooders at arm's length.
Think what InGen had and fumbled away. They never saw the bigger picture.
All dinosaur and zero business.
That is where Biosyn wins. We bring a balance that InGen never understood.
Should have known.
We see the whole picture.
Okay. What's our
Clement
next step?
was always
I don't want
too
to waste any
money
time getting
grubbing.
this going.
Well, it all starts with a control center.
Remember, it needs to be connected to the Hyperloop network.
All right, then. Get started.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's in place for us to get our new research compound constructed.
Great. Then we can focus on getting it operational.
Okay.
Isaac, update?
Everything's going to plan. We should have the research we need shortly.
Great. Carry on.
Oh, okay. I see. So we're making the Biosyn headquarters as we speak.
Okay, that did it. We have access to the core facilities research.
Great. Our vision is coming together if each building we get operational.
We just need to ensure we can handle all the dinosaurs when they arrive.
I think we can do that.
It's all starting to come together, just as we envisioned. We are leaving InGen in our dust.
Well, I will give them some credit. They did resurrect the dinosaurs from extinction.
Sure, through a rushed agenda and lazy science. We're doing it right. Their failures were our education. We won't be making the same mistakes Hammond and his team made. InGen always fell in love with their own wonder. They wanted to prove to the world that they could do it. Once they did, they wanted to showcase them as circus freaks and rub our faces in it. They didn't get it. Evolution is not just DNA and frogs. It also happens in business to advance the world. Think of what we will bring to the world. Think of what we will bring to humanity.
Jesus
New
Christ,
medicines,
you are full of
biotechnology, beauty products, you name it, we will own it. I want to see a functioning facility. That is the only way we can secure the dinosaur survival.
Absolutely, we'll get it done.
See that you do. A lot is riding on it.
Paleo medical facility, emergency shelter.
We've been authorized to expand our team, specifically scientists. Look over the candidates and let's add some to our operation.
Okay, we need some welfare specialists. We'll go with her. And then go for a genetics guy. And then finally, logistics.
Hey, I have exciting news. We're closing in on some exclusive Biosyn tech. Invisible fencing. It'll secure the animals while removing the traditional man-made constructs that have surrounded their environments.
So, no visible barrier between us and the dinosaurs? That sounds terrifying.
The more these animals believe they are not in cages, the healthier they will be.
Yeah, that will make them easier to care for.
I think we'd better place some research outposts as well. We can observe our animals safely from there.
You know, it's bad enough that dinosaurs never knew what a fence was until we placed them around them. But what if they become dependent on them to feel safe? At least they could see a barrier between us and them. How are they even going to trust their environment with invisible fences? How are they even going to know where they are?
Oh, believe me, they'll feel it if they try to cross one.
Yeah, that. I don't know. Look, it feels like we're messing with them and how comfortable they'll be in their environment.
You're concerned about fences? The dinosaurs never saw a human before either, and that hasn't stopped us.
Ramsey,
Isaac,
I'm gonna have to
We've got an
say...
issue. We're in need of more power.
How close are we to maximum output?
Already there. We won't be able to hold much longer.
And we'll need to research how to get more. Upgraded power stations is the way forward. Let's get to it.
Okay, so...
Before we go any further, there's something I want from you.
Ooh.
Through my connections, I've arranged for a number of dinosaurs to be delivered here to our facility. They're coming all the way from Isla Sorna, so you'll have some time to prepare for their arrival. I'm confident you won't let me down.
They're going to need enclosures, secure enclosures. Safety is essential for them and us.
And we have to get this right. We don't need another InGen or Mazrani incident.
Absolutely. We will do better.
You know... What Cole was saying earlier, though, it has really gotten to me. Because... And... Here's the thing about that. He's making the argument that because an animal like this was never made to be caged and he feels should have always been free,
Asset in transit.
he acts as though
Asset being transported.
any variation away from that is some kind of sin.
Asset
But
delivery confirmed.
the thing is, animals...
Complete.
Let's see. So you'll need ground fruit and ground fiber. So these will probably be your best friends.
Transportation complete. Commencing asset transit. Asset transportation underway. Transportation underway.
Okay.
Asset delivered. Asset transported. Confirming asset delivery. Assets in the air. Asset has been collected.
Oh,
Asset
for
in
fuck's
transit.
sake. You're having
Asset
them
has
all
been
come
delivered.
here all at once,
Asset has been transported.
making the chances of issues
transportation
arising
in progress.
being all the higher.
Transit has commenced. Delivery complete. Asset being transported. Transporting asset. Confirming asset delivery. Asset has been transported. Commencing asset transit.
Perfect.
It looks like the enclosures are ready.
We need to make these habitats as desirable for the dinosaurs as we can.
Okay.
Ramsey, I've been going through the data, and I think we can make some real progress if we get a research outpost connected to our Hyperloop.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Yep.
Awesome. Then let's make it happen.
Without proper security, we slip into the same chaos that brought down our rivals. But our ranger team should be capable of maintaining order.
We'll set up the necessary patrols.
Yeah, I don't have to remind you, remote monitoring can only go so far.
Of course. We'll get right on it.
Okay.
Have you ever heard the phrase, "You are victims of your own success"? Because, gentlemen, that's where you find yourselves. Both of you.
Not sure I follow.
It means we're doing our job, so we can take on even more.
Whatever the challenge, we're ready.
Then welcome to the Biosyn Genetics Research Compound Phase 3. This will allow us to continue expanding our genetic engineering division and take our operations to the next level. Biosyn is counting on you. More importantly, I am counting on you.
We need perfect genetic samples for the best outcome. That is something Biosyn will write a check for.
Yeah, but we're not yet in control. We're dependent on others until we get in a position to send out our own expeditions. And I don't like being unable to control the outcome of something.
Yes, but once this research is done, we'll be able to send out our own expeditions. We should be in a better place around our samples.
If we own and control it, it's better for Biosyn. And
It's better for Biosyn.
Okay, we are ready to build an expedition center.
Don't forget, we'll need a fossil center too.
Understood.
These buildings will put Biosyn at the cutting edge of bioengineering.
Let's view some research we can perform before we do any other stuff. So first things first, we'll make a staff center here so that we can hire more employees. Then we'll build a fossil center here. And then we'll construct a fully operational expedition center.
My understanding is that we're ready to send out a team?
That's correct.
Good. I want you to start with an amber mining expedition. This valley wasn't chosen by accident. This area is rich with amber, and I intend for Biosyn to exploit that. Insects trapped in prehistoric tree sap. That is what we need.
This is where our dinosaurs begin.
This amber is going to be the time capsule that links us back to the era of the dinosaurs.
It's a window to the past, and worth billions. Ramsey, have our scientists extract what they can from the fossils. That'll increase our genome diversity.
Yes, on it. And what is the end goal of this?
To do the impossible. Again.
Okay. So, we're remaking Brachiosaur genome. Oh, they want Dimetrodon. Well, they're not going to get Dimetrodon at first, but they will get dinosaurs, I guess? I don't know. Here, I'll construct a smaller, more, suited exhibit for the Dimetrodons, rather than the, large herd exhibits that I was building. Go for a much smaller and more Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Okay. Let's assign some scientists to do a little work. And in the meantime, we'll let you rest. Okay. Should probably just go ahead and grab up some new ones too. Just because they're getting busy, I guess. So, let's view the amber mine. Currently the only one that there's... no. Our staff is too busy. We can't send anything out for that one. Yeah, I think a brachiosaur would be just... No, it's so busy in here. And in the meantime, we'll send our 2 remaining scientists off to rest. And that way everyone will be Fresh as a daisy. Okay, unfortunately, all of our staff members are still, too busy, so we can't exactly just go right after it, but, that's how these campaigns start. They start slowly and work their way out. Something tells me... Oh, we have new viable genome material. Actually, let's hold off on that just a little. So we have a viable genome. Huh. Okay, then. Let's send some scientists out to the amber mines. Let's view the fossils, shall we? Wow, these absolutely suck. So that site is completed, huh? Mm-hmm. So we finished the earliest amber mine, but now we have a much deeper one that we can go to. Ah, we have a viable genome.
That's it! We've had a breakthrough. An entirely new genome.
So what you're saying is we've discovered a new dinosaur? One we've never seen before?
Sort of. It is incredible, but it's not actually a dinosaur per se. It's a prehistoric synapsid called Dimetrodon.
Huh. Did Hammond have one of these?
Oh,
I don't
you
believe
ass!
so.
Perfect. A Biosyn exclusive.
This DNA is only part of the puzzle, though. We still need to build a hatchery and then synthesize this new breed.
Once we've done that, we can incubate and release them.
I can't wait.
Well, you're gonna friggin' have to. Okay, so if I remember correctly, yeah, they need water. They need tall nuts and ground nuts. And they need a lot of forest. That's what That's what brachiosaurs need. If what I'm remembering is correct. Oh. Oh, yes, of course. I completely forgot the most important thing. We need a hatchery. Yeah, we need to have the ability to actually put these animals out into the world. I completely overlooked that fact. There we go. Let's start the task of synthesizing a brachiosaur. And in the meantime, we will send more scientists out in search of genes that we don't have already. Oh, you can hear the little thing whirring up, powering up, energizing. Ooh. Let's go for advanced equipment and additional bays. There we go. Oh, wait. I think what that means is we won't be able to actually incubate these things until our scientists return from their mining mission. So, it might take us a hot minute. In the meantime, while we're sussing out the issues here, I suggest that we go ahead and let our unassigned scientists rest. Obviously, we want all 6. I mean, after all, it's what we paid for. Okay, so we'll get that added to the Hyperloop. We'll have some water put in. And some carnivore feeders. Okay, that's all looking good.
Heading to collect the asset. Asset to be collected. Collecting asset. Transportation under...
She's overworked, so we will let her rest. Let's look into some science improvement research.
Asset transported. Asset transportation underway.
Oh,
Delivery
look at him.
complete.
He's beautiful.
Asset in transit.
Well, he may find that
Asset delivery confirmed. Asset transportation underway.
sand is in short supply here. Water ain't exactly growing on trees either.
Delivery has been completed. Asset transportation in progress. Asset has been delivered. Commencing asset transit. Asset transportation complete.
I think I'm just going to have to make a bigger area for them.
Thanks in part to your efforts, it's becoming clear that Biosyn will be the home of paleobiology moving forward.
Our future is found in the past.
I like that. Sure, we've had some difficulties, that was expected, but you handled it well. I think we can now move forward with the next phase of Biosyn. We have a world-class operation. Let's take it global. Biosyn will represent the past, present, and future. So, what do we focus on next?
We focus on upgrading our research compound. That'll give us benefits across the board.
I want a crown jewel. Something we can all be proud of. Do the research, We're shooting for 100% complete dinosaur genomes.
The genetic link between birds and dinosaurs has long been established. Now, with a feathered dinosaur, we can finally have our proof.
Yeah, with a living
proof.
specimen. It's gonna be incredible. Well, what are we waiting for? Time to get started on the research.
Yeah, we got a lot of research we gotta do. I mean, that Brachiosaurus alone is holding us up big time. Actually, we could send a couple of scientists out to get some DNA from Parasaurolophus. Oh, you know what? Forget the additional bays. Do the extra scientist one. Oh, our staff's busy right now. Okay, good. Now we can actually handle some of the beefier dinosaurs without having to get staff trained and therefore having to be paid more. However, in this particular case, I think it would be wise to increase Gideon's genetics and increase hers too. Everyone else is a bit busy either researching or genetically engineering a new dinosaur. We'll have to send the ranger out to perform a
Asset collection request received.
yeah, the brachiosaurs will
Asset being transported.
be the first ones we get that's not mission critical. only do one expedition at a time.
Transportation complete. Transit has commenced.
Oh, he's so happy. Almost immediately. The only thing he seems to be a little short on would be water.
Asset delivered.
Yeah, that ought to help. You kidding me? You don't have enough forest? Well, whatever. Okay, let's act quickly. Oh, we got a research for tuberculosis there. And I know what some of you may be thinking. Wait a minute, I thought we cured tuberculosis. Well, it's not exactly that simple. Because they only came up with a cure for it for humans. Tell you that there are probably quite a few and I bet you that there are quite a few different species that our cure would function more as poison than a treatment. Okay. Let's assign some of our less tired scientists. Yeah, we'll train you up with extra welfare. Taylor will train you up with extra logistics. And Luke, oh God, what are we going to... Here, we'll handle you with genetics. There we go. And now you can rest. You can rest. And you can rest. You know, you wouldn't think they'd be that hard to hit, given the fact that they have a massive, bright red sail on their back. There we go. In the meantime, we shall train you to have better genetic skills. And then we will allow you to rest. Yep. Yeah, actually, the key to being a great park manager in this game is allowing your employees time to rest. Because if you don't, there's a pretty damn good chance that your employees will betray you and stab you directly in the back. In the meantime, let's see about getting some Nazutoceratops DNA. And we'll have them start researching that just as soon as we get enough people together. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult and challenging campaign that's a lot harder than just simply, you know, corralling up some wild dinosaurs. Because now they want to make it. Let's look at what we get as far as fossils go here. Well, actually, first things first. Okay. No, that's fine. No. We don't need any of that. Okay, then. So we have a final research oh, finally! Now we can not worry about watching the damn building in the background. Oh, for God's
Magnificent.
sakes.
Biosyn is at the brink of excellence. Everything InGen aspired to be, and more.
It is truly something. I just...
Just what?
Well, this is the point InGen thought they had everything in place. Then it all unraveled from there.
Yeah, let me put your fears to rest. I am not Hammond. He was all ego. I am not Masrani and his tech-first approach. We are set up to succeed, and that is what we're going to do.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to imply that...
No, I understand what you're trying to say. There is truth in it. But we're in a far better position to succeed because others have failed. Hammond and Masrani both brought tremendous advances to the world. They just had a narrow vision of it. We do not. We see the whole picture. We see the balance of it. Where there are advancements, there needs to be a business that supports it.
That makes sense.
Look, Biosyn's not just interested in the dinosaurs. They have the potential to provide improvements for all life on this planet. If we don't jump on this opportunity, someone else will. So why not us?
Uh-oh.
We're looking for research on a very specific animal. If I were to say that its name means Olympus Fire Thief...
A Pyroraptor?
Yes, exactly.
Before we can proceed any further, we'll need to send a team out for Pyroraptor amber samples.
No problem.
It looks like we should be able to achieve a complete, uncompromised genome with the Pyroraptor.
That should make Dodson happy.
Okay, yeah, we do actually have to... Oh my god, I just realized. Yeah, those invisible fences don't work without power. Yeah, without the electricity, the invisible fences don't work. So... yeah, we'll need to trank them and return them back to where they belong.
Picking up asset. Asset required collection. En route to collect the asset.
Here, let's see. What dinosaur can we synthesize next? Well, we have access to Nazutoceratops and Stygimoloch, too. Ooh, along with Giganotosaurus, Pyroraptor, Therizinosaurus. All of these are some golden boys here. Ooh, new genetic modifications. Tropical skins, taiga skins. So they're researching new special dinosaurs.
Assets in the air. Asset has been collected.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll try and synthesize something else soon.
Asset transported. Transportation underway.
Let's view the amber mine. Well, I would like to have DNA samples from all of the different species down here. So that'll probably be my first goal,
complete.
just to make sure we get DNA from all of the different dinosaurs, not just Pyroraptor. and we got a pretty damn big valley to fill up here. So it's probably a good idea if, you know, everybody's pleased. From these big boys here to some not so big ones. Actually, let me look at my scientists here. Yeah, they're pretty much all okay. You see, there's not a whole bunch of them to actually be synthesized. They don't have the massive scope of different creatures that Hammond and his team had to go for in Jurassic Park. He has to go with what he can find here in the Amber Mines and the Dolomite Mountains. If I'm not mistaken, those are in Central Asia. So certain species will be more accessible here. Ah. Well, with our extraction capacity now boosted, it should be much easier to finish off those genomes. Okay, in the meantime, we'll send another crew out to the Amber Mines. Let's go for Carnotaur. Yeah, we want to be able to produce all the different dinosaurs. Even if their genome's not at 100%, we'll want to be able to produce all of them at least. That way we can maintain our population. I think the next habitat should be over here. Yeah, all that should be fine. That'll be where we have, like, some ceratopsians and stygimoloch. Yeah, so they'll be out there. Okay. Wait, why am I trying to modify this thing's genome? We don't even have any skins or extra genes we could apply. Okay, so we have some Ceratops that are about to be ready to hatch. Let's just go release them.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Collecting asset. Transporting asset.
So they like forest, water, and ground leaf. Well, that's fine. I'm sure I can provide them with some ground leaf.
Commencing asset transit. Transit has commenced. Transportation complete.
Okay. Let's let that person rest, and that person rest. And what the heck, that one too.
Transportation in progress. Confirming asset delivery.
Oh, look, let's watch them fight.
Transporting asset. Delivery has been completed.
Fighting it out for dominance. The loser. He lost the fight, and therefore he is no longer the dominant male. Or dominant female, depending on... No, we can't do it because we still have too many staff members out. Alright, let's
Asset has been delivered.
let them finish their little vacation. Okay, now let's assign some scientists here. Okay, we're incubating those eggs.
Picking up asset. Asset to be collected. En route to pick up the asset.
Okay, let's look at the fossils that we now have available. So that's 73% of the genome right there. And then in the meantime, we'll Send somebody out in search of some baryonyx.
Transportation
Amber.
underway. Asset being transported.
The Mizuto Ceratops seems perfectly happy.
Asset has been transported. Asset has been collected. Delivery complete.
Yeah, a stinging Moloch named after Moloch, the god of child sacrifice. Yeah.
Assets in the air. Asset delivery confirmed. Asset transportation underway.
Now, let's see here. I have no further medication we can get. We don't really need any accelerated kind of stuff. And we haven't needed to delve so deep yet. Suppose we could be researching, No. We're not doing that.
Asset transported.
Okay, let's get 50% of the genome for Ankylosaur next. Okay, here.
Asset in transit. Delivery has been completed.
Yeah.
Asset has been collected. Confirming asset delivery.
Well, then here. Let's give him some ground leaf.
Asset has been transported.
Oh. Okay, so his health was low because he was hungry. Okay. Nothing we can do about that. We already have an automatic feeder replenishment system, so, you know. Let's see here. So we got galleys, stegos, paras. We could get an allosaur already. Or an apatosaur. Yeah, let's go for some apatos. Oh yeah, square off. Oh. let's get some research going. Yep, lots of research going on. Thinking I'll put the ankylosaurs down here in this area. Yeah, next we'll send some people out for some apatosaur DNA. And in the meantime, we will let our two most tired staff members take a brief siesta. In order to assure that they don't get, you know, restless. Okay, let's see the fossils ready to extract. Ooh. Hear thunder booming in the background. It's a shame no one bothered to comment this whole stream. Yeah. Okay, so we'll wait until that last process is done, and then we'll pretty much wrap it up for this stream right here. Okay then, so it's been pretty much 2 hours as of right now. So until next time, this has been an MO7 production. I have been Moretti, and this has been Jurassic World Evolution 2. I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.